Hi, welcome to another video from MS Office Guru. We hope you like the video and subscribe to our channel. Let's get started. Simple if statement. If is a function of Excel. It has three parameters. What it does is it checks for a condition, and if the condition is met, then it returns a true value answer, and if it is not met, it gives a false value answer. In this example, let's look at if the total is less than 400, we want to return yes, and if it is not, we want to return no. We can use if in two ways. One is manually typing it here, and the second one is to go into the Formulas tab and select Insert Function. When we click on Insert Function, it opens up a window. The first thing we do is type in a close match of our function. For if, we got this list and select F and OK. It will give us three arguments. The first one is the logical test. This is where we test the condition, and then we have value if true and value if false. The logic we have to test here is if total is less than 400. To do that, we will type E2 is where the total is, or directly click on the cell. This should be checked if it is less than 400. I'm typing the less than symbol and then number 400. Notice in the cell it is updating the formula. Now, if I click on value if true box, we can type yes here if it is less than 400 and no if it is not. Notice that Excel automatically put quotations on yes and no because they are text. And also in the formula, you can notice that there is a comma which separates each of these arguments. And it has given us the answer no. Because 999.5 is not less than 400, there are no other arguments that need to be made absolute, so I am autofilling by dragging. Now you notice every number that is less than 400 has an yes here, and others have no. In the next example, we are doing it manually. Let's type equals, then if, open brackets, and then you can notice that the arguments are being listed automatically here. Now let us type the logical test. Is E2 greater than 500? Now we have to manually type in the comma to separate the first argument. If the value is true, we have to type yes. However, as we are doing it manually, we have to type in the quotations ourselves. Let's call any value that is greater than 500 rich. Here we can type the value rich. However, this is text, so we have to enclose it within inverted commas. And then separated by a comma, we have to type the word for false. We'll type in poor in this case. Now that we have finished updating all the arguments in the if, we can hit enter. That will give us the answer rich because 999.5 is greater than 500. Let's drag the formula down to the last row, and we can see that any number that is greater than 500 says rich, and any number that is less than 500 says poor. Let us go to another example. Here we have number of units, and if the number of units are greater than 40, we have to say more. And if they are less than or equal to 40, we have to say less. Let us start with equal sign and type if, open brackets. Now we have to give the logical test, which is to check if A2 is greater than 40. 40 is in the cell E1, so we select that. Now, for the value if true, we type comma, and then select the value if true, which is E2, and then value if false, E3, close the brackets. Notice that if we hit enter, it will show us the answer for cell B2. However, when we look at the formula, we can see that when we drag down, A2 will change to A3, A4, and so on and so forth. However, we do not want E1, E2, and E3 to change. We want them to be same in all of our formulas, even if we autofill in column B. To do this, we can make these cell references absolute by typing $signs before each of the characters in the cell. You can do this by simply pressing F4 by selecting a particular part of the formula. Now hitting enter will make the references for the desired cells absolute. Now autofilling will give us the correct answers for all the cells. Wherever we see that it is greater than 40, it is showing us more. If it is less than 40 or equal to 40, it is showing us less. If we want it to be greater than or equal to, then we can type in equals there. However, in this case, we are good. This was a simple if statement. Thank you for watching the video. Please share this knowledge with your friends, family, and colleagues. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.